Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're jumping into AFK Journey, which is officially launched on March 27th across many different countries and regions. We're going to dive into the game today, talk about the things that I like about it, the things that interest me, and maybe you can find something as well that interests you. And I mean, give it a shot, download it. It's free to play after all, so check it out from the link down below. This video is sponsored by AFK Journey, and I want to say a big thank you to them, but also to you guys watching this channel, because without you all, I would never have the opportunity to work with these sponsors, share these games with you guys, and help support my channel further. So a very big thank you to AFK Journey, as well as to all the viewers and supporters of my channel. I very much appreciate it. So AFK Journey is, if it sounds familiar, it's the successor to AFK Arena. If you played AFK Arena before, there's some similarities, but there's also some pretty big differences. I mean, one you're seeing right here, which is the open world type map, which is the moving around, the exploration like this, picking up the quests, so on and so forth, which is what I'll be doing kind of as I talk throughout this a little bit until I jump into the PvP areas and the various different game modes. So during the official release, AFK Journey is going to be giving away more than 40 heroes of all different qualities. And during the 7-day login period, you can pick up to 200 free draws just by logging in and doing the daily quests and such. The daily events that they have throughout the 7-day login period. 200 free draws. That's going to pick you up some pretty awesome champions, hopefully some awesome new heroes. You can see here how the battles will look. So the cool thing about AFK Journey is it's a little bit different approach than a lot of games. For me, I haven't played a ton of games like this, where you have this grid style layout. There may be some other ones similar, but for me, this is very interesting because this adds for a ton of different strategy. This map right here, you may be thinking, you're saying there's a ton of strategy, but it's literally just champion or heroes versus heroes, whatever you call it. So this one isn't gonna have a ton of different combinations you can do. So you have the hex system, and the enemy side is laid out differently, so you can line your heroes up correctly. I'm way over leveled for this one specifically. They were like level 27, I'm like level 60. So this one I'm over leveled for, but different maps have different obstacles throughout. Some are gonna have like walls, some are gonna have some different barrels. I can show you guys the different things throughout the maps in just a moment, but you're gonna have to line up your heroes, whether it's in PvP content, wherever it may be, based on the map that you're fighting on, but also, of course, based on the enemies. Like, you're not going to want to put your squishy damage dealers or your healers in the front line. That's a very obvious strategy right there. Don't put them in the front line to get sacrificed, unless, of course, maybe there's some strategy to doing that, but there's probably not. So put your tanks up front, put some healers in the back, and then your damage dealers behind those as well. But if we come over here to the collections, you can actually see some of the different mechanics in the game. I don't have a ton of them unlocked yet. I have the explosive barrel. Let's see the map stuff. Archives. Doesn't show anything there, but there are some different map layouts that are very interesting. I don't have any of the walls shown yet, but the explosive barrel explodes after being triggered, dealing damage equal to 45% of max HP to adjacent units. So when the barrels are on the map, you're going to want to place your champions, your heroes accordingly to make sure you're either taking the most from the barrels or whatever it may be. So coming in here, let's look at a few of the different battle modes, and then I'll jump into some of the different heroes and some of the different things in the game that have me so interested in it. Actually, before we do that, let me tell you one big thing. I have my phone open right here. The game is on PC, as you can see here. Full screen, looks beautiful, but it's also on mobile. So not only mobile, but it's specifically vertical, which is really cool. A lot of games that are vertical on mobile are not landscape on PC. But having a mobile game that is vertical and a PC version that is landscape gets the best of both worlds. I mean, I prefer to pull up my phone and do something quick versus having to turn to the side and then everybody knows that I'm playing a game. Maybe you like that, but for me personally, I prefer a mobile game to be vertical, and I prefer a PC game to be landscape, where I can see it on my full screen and not have just a small sliver of the window actually opened. So jumping into the map effects, let's go. This one has some unique tile placements. It says here, heroes used in the previous round will earn honor badges if they're deployed in the current battle. So I'll use Granny here. I'm gonna put her in the middle. I don't know if it's the best spot, but it's my spot, so I'm gonna use it there. And then we're gonna throw down my legendary champion, who just recently got an upgrade rank because I bought a few more of his copies in the shop. And then we're gonna throw down a few other champions. There we go, this guy in the back. So here we go, we're pretty heavy on the right side. Now, obviously, this is probably not the best strategy. There's probably far more better strategies. Matter of fact, previously, I would have like an assassin champion over here. I would heavy commit to the right side. Assassin over here would zap back to their back line. I forgot who it was, but she would wreck the entire team. It was an incredible experience. I loved it. I love just having the assassin destroy everybody. So we're actually gonna do that, put him over there. But this wall makes things pretty interesting because now you gotta be mindful about who you select. You can see the little red lines. You can see the champions targeting my champion in the middle, and the different ways people target. It's pretty cool. The walls and the different map obstacles add an extra layer of strategy to it, because maybe now you had a really good melee champion, a champion who's going to be at close range, but the wall's going to block them. So you can go for some different strategies, maybe some more range champions, maybe position your champions differently. Of course, my team still rolled right through these champions, but either way, very, very solid. So speaking of the game being new, a great time to join as a free-to-play player, whether you're low spin, free-to-play, whatever it may be. It is also a great time to join because now there's several areas of the game. But if you join now, you're going to be able to explore and learn the different areas of the game versus waiting 3 months down the road, 4 months, a year down the road, and the game adding more new content, which is always good. You want to have new content for the game to stay alive. But right now is going to be the easiest time to jump in, fully understand everything, and then grow with the game as it progresses. For me currently, I'm working through the AFK stages progression. I'm almost to stage 100, which is going to unlock the Arcane Labyrinth. And then I'll get Legend Trials at 166. These are the current areas of the game. This is kind of like a clan boss, honor duel, something I just shown you. The arena is like what it says. It's the arena. The battle drills is some stuff with your clan. And then we have over here the summoning section. The summoning section is really what we all love as gacha players with champion collecting games. We love the summoning. So I have 60 recruit specific summons to do. Let's go ahead and pop them open. I believe we have a 3% chance to get the raid up champion from here. And if we get dupes of it, it is valuable. We're going to be able to rank it up and get higher quality, essentially, of the champions as we rank up. But there we go. We picked up that. We got these fodder champions, just went ahead and made into acorns. Fantastic stuff. So we're going to go ahead and open up another one, see if we can crack a legendary here. We got two I think, rares. The naming for this is a little different than what I'm used to be honest, because purple is typically epic, but here it's epic is the gold, so like legendary. And purple is, I think, rare. Not 100% sure. I forget the naming, but either way, purple's good, gold's good, blue. We're looking for purple and gold is what we're looking for here. There we go. More purple, very solid stuff. More acorns, of course. A lot of acorns. This is the hero. This is the hero that I used before, who is zapping to the back line. So it's actually, matter of fact, let's go take a look at that real quick. I'll do one more of these, one or two more of these. We're gonna pull legendary for sure. I think we actually get a guaranteed one. Or guaranteed epic, what it's called now, actually. Sweet. There we go. So that's like you guaranteed after so many pulls of getting one, I do believe, in this little event we have. So looking at these heroes, let's see. The cool thing you can see right here is I only have, 5 champions up here. The Hands of Resonance is essentially just, okay, these champions up here are the only ones I have to level. I don't have to level anybody else. I just level these champions, level these heroes, and then everybody else in my entire account is that level. So I'm working towards those heroes being higher and everybody else gets higher, which means if I want to test somebody out, it's no problem whatsoever. I literally just come in here and just throw the champions in battle. Throw the heroes in there and it's going to work out fine. Now this Sylvina, I don't know how you say her name, but I do know she's insane. So looking at her kit, she deals 300% extra damage to an enemy and reduces their energy. Now if you don't want to see all this text, all the booking information essentially, just hide it, which is pretty cool, honestly. So Sylvia deals damage to the enemy with the most energy, reducing their energy. Then Sylvia flashes next to the closest enemy in a symmetrical position and damages them when a battle starts. That is what was just tearing the teams apart. That is so cool. You put her on the side, the other enemies are on the other side, she zaps back there and just shreds people. It was so cool seeing. I don't know if she's good late into the game, but I know she was really good for the thing that I was using her in, and she really helped me climb pretty far in the honor duel. The honor duel, basically, you go, I believe, till 9 or 10 matches, and you want to win as many as you can and losing as few as possible to get the best rewards. So I did very well with her in my team setup. So guys, AFK Journey, it's worth checking out. I do believe there's a lot of different things to explore, a lot of different battle modes. The summons, it's always fun. Not a lot to explore there, per se, but they do have a good amount of champions. So if you are into collecting champions, hey, they have the heroes for you to collect. You can come in here and check it out. They have a decent stockpile of heroes currently, not vast, so you're going to have a good chance of getting the heroes you want. Right now, it's very early, like I said, so the amount of heroes they have are going to be more limited. So it's going to give you a better chance of, hey, you want a rhino carrying a suitcase? I don't know actually what that is. What is that? Is that a boombox? That is, it's cool. What is that actually? It's like a giant warhammer looking thing. That's pretty cool. A battering ram. This is an ostrich? I mean, come on now. There we go. A wild man riding an ostrich. That's pretty sick. So I haven't played much AFK Arena to know all these heroes, but this dude looks cool. There's a lot of really cool heroes. Basically, if you want one, the chance of you getting one when there's a much smaller hero pool is much higher. There's also a lot of these really cool looking, there's just a lot of cool looking heroes to collect, guys. Best of luck if you decide to join AFK Journey. Click the link down below, install the game, get started playing today. Like I said, the game was just recently released. March 27th was the official release across many different countries So hopefully it's available where you're at. Go ahead and check it out. Give it a shot. Like I said, it's free to play, free to download, and free to explore. So try it out. If you like it, keep playing. If you don't, hey, nothing lost, right? So guys, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to AFK Journey for sponsoring today's video. And I love and appreciate all of you. I'll catch you in the next one.